Welcome back to Ant's Boxing Channel. Let's talk about Canelo Alvarez, 3-fight deal, $100 million, starting off with Charlo. Do we like that?
Coño, sube eso hasta arriba, vamos, dale duro. Yo salgo a la calle buscando mi gente cuando de repente todos los delincuentes que queden en mi vida es buena, mala suerte que son mi familia, no importa la sangre. Jesús y su agua en vino.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do. I like that. I feel Canelo Alvarez versus Charlo is a fight that everybody's been asking for. The boxing world needs. It's a good fight. I hate the fact that it's coming now with Charlo taking, what is it, like a 2 years? It's been over 2 years? Either 2 years or more than 2 year layoff, coming off of issues. You know, he was having personal problems and stuff like that. I hate when stuff like this happens, but I still want to see the fight. And I'm going to tell you what. The layoff is troublesome, but the layoff is an opportunity. It's an opportunity for Charlo to prove his greatness. Charlo hasn't had the best fights that he's been able to get. Everybody feels like what's his name? Oh my goodness, Gennady Golovkin, Triple G, has been like ducking Charlo. He ain't been wanting to give him the opportunity. You already know Charlo been calling out Canelo. He ain't want to give him the opportunity. Him and Demetrius Andre was on live. If they get it on, hopefully he's getting his, you know what I mean? Hopefully he starts getting the fights that I feel the boxing world wants to see from him, you know what I mean? But I'm gonna say this though. If he fights Canelo next, despite the long layoff, that's an opportunity for him to solidify his greatness right there on the spot. Because if he could beat Canelo Alvarez after a 2 year layoff, coming off of, a lot of problems and stuff like that, personal problems, that's impressive. So I don't look at it. I'm not gonna make excuses, and I'm not gonna say, oh, he's coming off a long layoff. That's why Canelo's fighting him. That's why this, that. Maybe it is why Canelo's fighting him, because he feels he's coming off a long layoff and he could whatever. But I'm gonna say this: one of my favorite fighters of all time, Sugar Ray Leonard, right? Sugar Ray Leonard came off of, I think it was like a 2 year layoff after he fought Tommy Hearns. Then I think he fought somebody else. I think like at junior middleweight at 154, or it was like he had like I think 1 or 2 more fights, something like that. And then he went on a 2, I think it was 3 year layoff. And he came back from a 2 or 3 year layoff to go up to 160 and fight Marvelous Marvin Hagler, the greatest middleweight of all time. That's the same exact situation that Charlo's in. So I don't look at it like it's unfair to him. I look at it like this: if Charlo is hungry, if Charlo is about it, it ain't no pity, it ain't no excuses. This is just a chance for you to prove that you that bad. You feel me? Of course, on Canelo's part, it's just gonna look bad. That is what it is. You waited to this dude 2 year layoff, coming off of personal problems and all that, but I'm not too worried about that. That is what it is. I'm just looking at it like this: it's a fight that we all want for boxing. I think it'll be a fight that everybody tunes into. We need that fight, and it's a fight for Charlo to be able to prove his greatness, and for Canelo to be able to just give us another fight, and maybe Canelo could prove his greatness in that fight. You don't know what happened. Charlo could catch him, beat him up, boop, boop, and then Canelo might come back and surprise us and show us, yo, that dude is built different. You know what I mean? Which we already know Canelo's built different. He's a beast. I ain't taking that away from him. It's just we haven't seen him fully in the fights in all of the fights that we wanted to see him in, that we know he could have delivered to us. The one thing that also does confuse me about that is I heard that support, and comment below if what I'm saying ain't true, but this is what I heard and stuff like that. I heard that Canelo Alvarez might be fighting Errol Spence as his 3rd fight on that 3-fight deal. If that's true, that's crazy, because we don't even know who the 2nd one is. Why is Errol Spence the 3rd? Errol Spence is a 147-pounder. There's no guarantee that Errol Spence is about to get past Crawford. If Errol Spence gets past Crawford, he never even fought at 154 against an elite. It makes sense for the sake of the names, because it'll be, Canelo Alvarez versus Errol Spence. The names will look pretty together, but who really wants to see that fight, honestly? Like, I'd rather see Canelo fight a David Benavidez, a Demetrius Andre, a Jaime Munguia, somebody else. If there's 3 fights, Charlo, okay, I could take that. Demetrius Andre should be one of them, and David Benavidez should be the other. If it's not one of them, probably David Morrell. You know what I mean? If it's not David Morrell, Jaime Munguia. You know what I mean? Like somebody that just makes sense, or go up. You know what I mean? But Spence is just crazy. To me, it don't really make sense for him to be the 3rd fight up there. But that's all business. You know what it is. Sport of boxing, business. But that's it for this one, guys. Canelo Alvarez, Charlo, Errol Spence. I'm out.
Coño, sube eso hasta arriba, vamos, dale duro. Yo salgo a la calle buscando mi gente cuando de repente todos los delincuentes que queden en mi vida es buena, mala suerte que son mi familia, no importa la sangre. Jesús y su agua en vino.